3-2 Zaire.
Roger 3-2.
3-4 is present.
3-1 is present.
Yes. Good. All right, Havoc 3. The new squads are looking good, I gotta say. It is a lot nicer to see 3 almost full squads, pretty much full squads, rather than 4 half full squads, and we gotta figure out who's going where. First off, how we doing tonight?
Fucking what?
What?
Sounds good to me. As you all probably have learned by now, tonight is all about reacting to ambushes. The Captain McCoy is going to be going over the finer points of the ambush later on, but I want to remind everybody of the importance of communication during an ambush, specifically phase 4 of the CRISP documents. Bottom line, up front, make sure your traffic is easily understandable and you get your point across within the first 3 seconds. I don't want to hear extraneous phrases like, I want you guys to, or you guys need to, or anything along those lines. Get to the point. Call and response. The person you are speaking to should immediately have their head in the game and immediately realize that they have an order coming down the pipe. They don't need all of the extraneous words before your order is sent to realize that there is an order. Do I have anything else? No, that's it for now. 3-7. Where are you?
Here, sir.
Go ahead if
nothing
you
to
have
add.
anything. Roger that. Havoc 6, Havoc 3 is ready for you, sir.
Out fucking standing.
User in your channel timed
6
out.
copy stalker. We are outside the hangar, having a little chit chat. If you want to join, over. All right. So we are talking about reacting to ambush. This is different from obviously ambushes. This is the opposite. This is the part where it sucks to be on this end of the ambush. But it's also different from reacting to contact in a sense, right? There's some different checklists that we're going through when we're reacting to what we identify as an ambush versus reacting to just contact, right? Who can tell me what the main difference is? What's the first step that's different from reacting to contact from reacting to an ambush? Let's say we're dismounted and it's a near ambush. Anybody?
Turn fire, sir.
There you go. Return fire immediately. You do not need an order. You do not need to wait until anything is given. No signal, no order. Get yourself to, return fire immediately. Get to cover if possible. If not, if you're out in the open and you're caught in a kill zone, what should you do in a near ambush?
Hit the dirt.
To be clear, a near ambush is within hand grenade range, so within 35 meters or less. Sergeant Noble.
Thank you, sir. We're going to employ
User
throwables,
joined your
pop
channel.
smoke if needed, and move to concealment and cover.
Correct. Or if you were really out there with your dick in the wind, what should you do otherwise if there's no concealment or cover that you can get to safely? Sergeant Triplet.
Shoot. Or hit the deck.
Well, that's the first part we should do immediately. Who was that in the back?
Specialist Bryce.
Send it, specialist.
I was about to say hit the deck.
Well,
find cover.
That's if you can. What if you cannot find cover? What if the nearest cover is too far away for you to get to? You're in a kill box. Remember, this is a prepared kill zone that the enemy is waiting for you to enter. Specialist Venture, what do you do?
Throw smoke.
All right, that's one possibility. What are you going to do after that smoke is cleared? You're just sitting there, right? And there's no cover, no nothing. Sergeant Mitchell.
Get the fuck out of the kill box.
Yes, what are you going to do specifically in a near ambush? Private Jax, Private Jax, that's what your name is now.
Where's that, sir? Assault through.
Correct. Assault through the ambush. If there is nothing else to do, you will throw your fragmentation devices or concussion devices and smoke, and as soon as they detonate, at least the lethal ones, you will assault through that ambush using fire and maneuver and communication. Are we clear on how to react to a near ambush? All right, that's if you're in the kill box. So the trick is you're going to have to identify first that it's an ambush. Then you have to identify whether it's a near ambush or a far ambush, and then whether or not you can get to cover and return fire. So you have to locate the ambush, identify the distance, and decide what you're going to do in a matter of seconds. Okay, so this is a very quick reaction time. Different than when we're in contact, we have time to think about it and adjust to the situation, give contact reports and stuff like that. Now, it is vital to give a contact report so that the elements outside of the kill box know where to engage, where to suppress the enemy, while the element in the kill box either assaults the ambush position or maneuvers out of the kill box. Now, the difference between a near and far ambush, right? It starts the same. Everybody returns fire immediately. However, you're most likely not going to be able to assault into the ambush from the kill box in this case. So it's really important that the soldiers outside of the kill box are able to get a line on the enemy positions and engage with well-aimed suppressive fire to make sure that the guys inside the kill box can maneuver out of it or at least get to cover. All right, there are other procedures for a mounted reaction ambush, but we're not going to be covering that tonight. For anyone following at home, you can reference Battle Drill number 4, Appendix J, when next time you're taking a shit and looking for some easy reading. All right, any questions? Lieutenant Lee, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. I just want to remind everybody that in the scenario of a close ambush, I've seen this many times in the past. People are unaware or they are too caught up in the ambush to realize they are running straight in front of other friendlies' barrels when they are trying to get to cover. So make sure you keep in mind the positions of your element and other sister elements before you start running for the nearest cover, because chances are somebody else is doing the same, or you might be running into somebody else's line of fire. That's all I have, so thank you.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Good point. Specialist Venture, question.
What if in a near ambush, let's say the target is something like a tank? It's right in front of us. If we use an explosive on it, it's going to kill us too. What should we do in that situation?
If it's a main battle tank is what you're asking?
Well, any form of vehicle that would be a big threat to us.
Okay, so let's call it just a piece of armor. We're not necessarily equipped to deal head on with a main battle tank as a light infantry platoon. So in that case, I would say pop smoke and get the fuck out of there if possible. So clear the area for Cass at that point. If it's a more mobile piece of armor, we may encounter up to BMPs or BTRs that are in entrenched positions with good inflating fire on the kill box. If you wind up too close to that, try and get out of its firing arc, pop smoke on top of it, 40 millimeter
User
smoke
in your channel
on
timed
top
out.
of its turret or in front of its optics, something like that, will help a lot, because then you have more maneuvering room, right? If it can't see right in front of itself, you have more maneuvering room than it has to work with. So if you pop smoke right in front of yourself, it has a wider range of view, limiting your own maneuvering capabilities. Does that make sense?
Affirmative.
All right, but ideally we won't be finding ourselves, we won't be walking up onto a piece of armor that's within 35 meters without knowing about it. Usually they're pretty loud, but we're not going to have much ISR for this training in particular, because I want you guys to think about the checklist of what to do, right? So let's just go over really quick. What's the first step in reacting to any ambush, near or far?
Return fire.
Return fire.
Return fire. Take up covered positions. Near ambush, you're going to do what?
Assault through.
Yeah, you're going to, right before that, what do you do?
User joined your
You're
channel.
okay.
You're in range of what?
Grenades.
Grenades. Throw grenades, everyone's going to call it. As soon as those fragmentation devices detonate, you assault that ambush, right? So that's your reaction to a near ambush. Again, soldiers not in the kill box will need to provide suppressive fire, and squad leaders will have to, give orders to lift and shift fire as the assault progresses. All right, so we quickly need to transition to fire maneuver at that point. All right, far ambush, basically the same thing, but we're too far to throw frags, so it's going to be more focused on fire and maneuver as opposed to just a direct assault on a position. All right, that's basically the checklist. I will be looking for the speed at which we react and engage these ambushes, and then once we have those positions secured, we're going to search the area for any auxiliary positions that are supporting it, and then we'll pause X and talk about how each iteration goes. Captain Drumheller, question.
So you said, at one point you said if you're caught in a close ambush to assault through. At what point do you set base of fire and let someone else assault through?
If you're pinned down and unable to maneuver inside the kill box and your combat ineffective, then you have no other choice than to communicate that to one of the elements outside of the kill box, and they're going to have to maneuver. It's going to be situational, but that's the ideal is that you would be able to assault into the ambush.
Okay.
Do you have anything else, Captain?
I do not.
Roger. Okay. Any other questions, comments, concerns? All right, Lieutenant, is your platoon briefed on the basic plan?
Sir.
All right, keep an eye out for any intelligence. We have potential reports of a high-valued individual in the area. We're going to see if we can locate their position as we move through this AO, and we'll get Stalker to secure them, assuming we can find them. So keep an eye out for any intel and get it sent up if you recover anything. Negative. I do not have a description.
Okay.
He is an enemy officer. That's all I know.
All right.
So he'll probably be lost in the woods somewhere. All right. If there is nothing further, you are clear to lock and load. LT, you have your bird assignments. I guess you guys are on the Chinook. We're on the Black Hawk.
Just one bird.
All right, roger that. Let's get to it.
Alright, bro, let's move to the Chinook.
Buck lead, line 'em up.
Be on the fucking back end of the line.
We're on the Black Hawk. 300.
Go, go, go.
Oh, you're out.
Advisement out.
Proper's out.
Lights out.
After the bird lifts off, get to the tree line to southwest. Copy.
Delta's out.
Go to the tree line.
Squad moving to the tree line. Advise order of movement 323431.
Got enemies moving
Look
close.
to your
southeast.
guys' west, there's hostiles.
Southeast, danger close contact. You are clear to your south.
3-4, guys, danger close to hostiles, southeast.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Frag out, frag out. Fall back.
Yeah, moving. Right out. 2, are you effective there?
This is Delta. We're being engaged within 10 meters.
Hold position, watching south.
Alpha, if you have guys
You sons of
that
bitches
see
are down there.
fucking pull back.
I'm back.
On your high, Mitchell.
Team 2, bearing 245, 200 meters. You have eyes on fortifications.
Got guys right in front of you.
Looking.
Friendly's right in front.
Yeah, eyes on.
Coming out of the smoke on the left.
I fucking.
Just
I
in front,
fucking-
barely
I
visible
got
through the
access
trees.
over in these fucking trees right here.
Wonderful.
Yeah, Alpha.
Can we
fucking
pull that MG
your
back?
left
Barely
and pull
visible
back.
through the trees.
Pulling
If you didn't hear that.
To your left, pull back. You're in line of fire of 3-4 myself.
I got a pick up here!
They coming. I got drawing southeast.
Yes!
Rocket, rocket. Clear black blast.
Clear, 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 clear. Bravo, check in. Movement on its right, movement on its right.
Copy. Contact to your east, 3-4.
Roger, it's Bravo on squad net.
I'm on that.
Get over here, southeast.
set so I can move.
1 second.
Pushing
south.
User in
I'm
your
on the
channel
left.
timed out.
Move it.
Did you engage that gas?
A-firm, gas is down, push it up. Push it up and clear.
Roger, slow your roll. We're good. We got contact southeast still.
This was fucked.
Hey, HE is what I had in the tube, so HE is what he got.
Buddy,
Pause X, pause X.
we could take a nap.
Pause X.
Safety's on.
Oh.
Safety's on, followed by an immediate explosion. This is Delta, we're being actively engaged.
Second floor window!
Put a heat, an HE in it.
Put 18 in that window, leave.
Which one?
Price, you good?
We got no HE. I'm dead.
Alright, clear my back blast.
Back blast, clear!
Rocket, rocket, rocket!
My building.
Hey, give me another heat and HE if you got him.
Yep. You got another heat, no HE.
I'm gonna pie this sucker.
Actual, this is Delta. Do you have any HE in your pack?
Negative, only HE.
Whoa.
Was that a second rocket from us?
No.
Negative.
Roger.
That was the same rocket that you want me to shoot. Oh yeah,
What
second rocket
engaged
from
us?
us.
Didn't see it.
Shoot under the windowsill if you don't see them. That way you're catching them if they're prone.
A firm, southeast of me, 50 meters to second story building, red roof.
500, 500. I'm not gonna be able to
No eyes, no eyes.
Is it moving south to north?
Yep, south to north. It's about to hit the town now. Uh-oh, it's moving to the open field east.
Range travels 370.
Copy, 370.
That's a
Clear my
big
back
210,
blast.
250.
Clear my back blast. Rocket, rocket, rocket.
200, 200.
Fell short.
Miss!
Reloading.
It's 300. 300. It's stationary 300.
No.
Rocket.
Fucking give the suckers and
Hey,
fucking
3-4 Mike ain't gonna be coming. He's currently tending to multiple wounded. 3-4 actual may be down.
Alpha, do you need us? Sounds like you need
Alpha
us.
Bravo, I need
Let's
you
go.
guys to keep
Yep.
security set up for 3-1 and 3-4.
No. Let's still hold here.
Falling behind them.
Yeah. Alright.
Actual or Alpha. This is Delta on 134.1. How copy?
Step up, talk to him on 134.
He's at the bottom of the ladder.
Yeah, we're good. We're pulling down.
And he's already up on 3-4.
Alright, Delta,
Price, let's
I need
pull down.
you and your assistant over here. Time now. They have multiple casualties that need the ECLS.
This is Delta. Copy. Where is over here?
Head over to the barracks building. There's a red building to the
User in your
west
channel
of it.
timed out.
Casualties are being treated there. Look for the mosh pit.
Alright, let's move back to fucking. Hey,
Good
3-4,
call.
do you have any of these fucking meds while we're here?
Our meds are good, but you might want to top up our CLS because we're about to head over to 3-4. They need desperate medical
Who's
aid.
your CLS?
Price right here.
I need 1 epi, 2 morphine.
Noble is dead. Someone
Ow.
step up.
Let's go.
Alpha, this is Delta. We're on the way.
Let's go.
I'm already up.
They just made a breach.
Yep, let's move.
Alright, keep moving. Pushing west and we're going to be coming south.
Breaching from the north here. Looks like it had double breach. Friendly's going to the east and north here.
I want to move right to that brick building.
Stations on 3-1.
Hey,
2 breach
negative, we'll
points,
cut
2
left.
friendly breach points,
Alright,
1
they're
from the
breaching
east,
the
1 from
building.
the
Copy,
north.
left.
Crossfire over.
This is clear. I think this
I-
is clear. Friendly's in. Opening door, coming out.
Cover this crossing.
Left looks good.
Move across, move across.
Push.
Let's push.
Going in left.
No.
Whoa, announce before you throw something.
Well, no, before you go in. Clear.
Mike, right here.
Clear.
Right.
Clear, it's clear, it's clear.
I hear voices outside to the east south.
Check outside back. Outside back. Opening door.
Let's go up around the back side of that building.
Not seeing anything around here.
You with me?
Just here.
Yep, I'm on you.
3, 2, 1.
Rover's getting up high on this bunker to get some overwatch.
Actual, this is Delta. Are you still up?
Still up.
Friendly's coming down. Yeah, we got fired at. Looked like it was from that building.
Getting elevation and pushing to multi-story.
Hey, Stalker.
To my south.
Stalker, our shots came. Those shots came from that building, dead ahead.
That's our main target building.
Actual, this is Delta. We're falling in with 2 elements of Stalker at this time.
Copy. Once once Stalker makes it to your building, do not follow. Copy.
Hey, Delta copies. Hey, don't overcommit.
This is 3-4 actual back on that.
Moving carefully.
Stepping down.
I don't got a frag. Someone else got frag. Put it in that door.
Flash.
Oh, hey, Noble, just a heads up. I had it.
I really want to put a rocket in that MI8.
They use it. No, never mind. That Apache against the sunset.
All stations be advised, friendly is using a black SUV to move the HVT over.
Oh, I think that's his SUV, so...
We are taking that man's car to kidnap him.
Like,
considering how low the front half is right now, I think the front tires are shot to hell.
I'm sure they're gonna tell him, hey, since you already fueled this thing up, we're not gonna charge you for the transportation. So...
no, I think they're gonna say, is your insurance good? Because we're about to screw this thing up.
This cheeky breaky guy I found...
I still feel bad about that gas that I caught with an HE, because, you know, that was what was in the tube while the gas was shooting at us.
It was good. It blew up.
That's the thing, though. It died. It has enough armor towards where it will give me an annoying bit of time just to kill it.
Index, condition for all weapons. Rally on green smoke, middle of compound, southwest of my pause.
I see it. I think the HE was a better thing than heat.
To the southwest.
Let's go!
Yeah, but still.
The other thing is, guys, what we're doing here is not a competition. It's not a race to who can get to the objective first. It's situational awareness and act on the intel that you have. If you see something that needs to get done, go and do it. Especially if it's close to you, move out and execute and get it done. Don't wait to be told. Don't ask for permission. Just fucking do it. And don't bitch when other people are doing stuff. Like, it's our job. Can someone here tell me what the fucking unit motto is? Anyone.
One team, one fight.
Staying together.
One team, one fight. That means we're all working towards the same objective. So just keep that in mind as we're going through stuff. That's all I had.
Roger that, Captain. Yep. Just remember, not all every mission's going to be different. Sometimes you're going to be in the back. Sometimes you're in the front. Sometimes you're kicking the doors. Sometimes you're getting security. All right. But we're all trying to achieve the same objective, however that needs to get done. So.
Hi, Editing Leap here, apologizing for something after the fact that, if I'm lucky, didn't make it into this final video. I was experiencing some audio issues due to some physical changes and some software changes with my setup. They don't seem to have made it into the full VOD, which you'll be able to experience when it posts later this week. But in case they did make it into this cut of things, into the recorded side of things through OBS, I hope that didn't spoil the experience too much, and I hope you're still able to enjoy the video. That being said, if you liked what you saw today, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully it'll help the channel grow, it'll help me keep making content like this, and it'll help draw more interest to the 506, which is, in my opinion, one of the best units there is in ARMA for milsim. With all that being said, as I said before, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Until then, have a wonderful day.